Hi guys, welcome back to another quick little video. Today I'm gonna show you how to get your pruning scissors ready for harvest season. So as you can see, mine are very rusty, they are missing parts and they are in need of an overhaul. And for this, first of all, we need to take them apart. Separating the two halves makes it much easier to work on. Just remember, put all the bits in order so that you don't lose them. For the scissor, we want to flatten the backside and we want to give this edge a bit of a sharpen since this is a bypass scissor. For this, I am going to use my DMT diamond sharpener. I'm gonna use a very coarse side because this is just quick work. We need to get all the rust off. For this, wet your stone. You want to, even if you don't have a diamond stone, you really want to use a very flat stone so you don't ruin the blade geometry. If you do not have a large diamond sharpener like this, you can use a smaller handheld stone and just use it like this. Just make sure that your stone is also very flat. These DMT diamond mini hones are perfect for this. And after a good while of sharpening, we have completely flattened the backside and we can now go on to grinding out all of the little defects that are in the blade here. Now, because we are working with a bypass scissor here, it is not that important to get all of the little tiny defects out because it's not an anvil scissor where you have a hard stop. The scissor is going past its counterpart and that way it will still cut. However, we want to get it looking as nice as reasonably possible. For this round, I'm going to use my little DMT mini hone and I'm gonna prop my scissor blade up on something and then just, sharpen it as usual. Follow the angle that is already ground into your blade. It will usually be apparent. As you can see, that is where once our bevel was and we're gonna grind it in here back again. And as you can see, with a bit of patience and some nice tools, you can completely fix the blade. All of the imperfections and the damage is now gone and the blade is now razor sharp. It is very nice how this is going to cut. The next step before the reassembly is going to protect the blade. For this, I like to use some ballistol. I just keep a rag that's soaked in it. And this is just going to obviously protect it from rust, but also slightly grease up all the mating surfaces so that they glide along easier. Now, as you probably noticed, mine is missing the spring. This makes using them very annoying because they do not reset on their own. However, you can go onto your favorite online retailer and order replacement springs. These ones have the kind of hollow tube style springs that go into both of the holes. Just take rough measurements, pop them online and get a replacement part. They are very cheap and that way you can completely restore even an older used pair of scissors like this. While reassembling it, tighten the set screw until you can feel that the blade is making even contact from back to front, but that it's not so tight that it can be fatiguing after a bit of use. And now for a quick little cutting test on some rosemary. You can see we're getting very easy and very clean cuts, which also protects the rest of your plant when you're doing your harvest. You don't want to leave like jagged edges or rip the fruit off your plants. You want a nice and clean cut so that it does not get infected. That was already it for this video. I hope you liked it. I hope you learned something. If you did, then consider subscribing and giving the video a like, and then I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.